Kia ora whanau. Just an update on how I'm going. Just driving home from dropping the kids off at our church's school holiday program. They had a great time yesterday and they wanted to go back today. That gives me a bit more time. I got 3 kids at the moment, me and my wife, and I'm looking after all 3 of them at the moment while I've been off injured. My wife's taken over the hard mahi, the hard work. She's working full time again. Bless her for that. I'm really grateful that she was willing to take on that role for a little while I have some time off and I get to spend some time with my baby. So yeah, it's just an update on my sobriety really. So I stopped drinking on my wife's birthday, which was the 19th of June last month. It's almost been a month and I feel really good. I've had some hard times mentally, and that's due to the weather. So pretty much every year around this time in winter, I get this horrible depression, and sometimes it's really hard to shake. But I will admit, since I've had a family and started a family, it's almost like it's been pushed out. It's like I just don't have time to feel that way. I got kids now, I got a wife, I got a family, and we're all a team. And having that team with that support, it's a lot easier to get through. Whereas before, for about, I'm 31 now, for 28 years, I was always pretty much on my own. And now it's a lot easier, I'll tell you that. And in terms of drinking, I've not had a drop of alcohol. I hear my baby crying in the back. She really wants to go home. I think I need to change her bum, so I might have to pull over. It's not very good weather, so I might have to quickly do it. But I've got another 10 minutes until I get home. But yeah, like I've been pretty good. I've been great actually, mentally, apart from a few days, not slip-ups. But I feel like that could be a little bit of cabin fever too. I've been stuck inside for a long time. I got more mobility now. Physio's helping me. I'm going to physio every week. Had acupuncture for the first time. That's pretty crazy. It's a very unique feeling. But yeah, I've loved it. And my wife has noticed a big change, and I feel more motivated too, and especially with my wife's support. I think I touched on this in an earlier video. I knew I had a problem, but I didn't really understand the extent of the problem. I was in denial about a problem at all, but the problem was clearly a lot bigger than I thought. My weight is going down quite rapidly. I was 152 when I started on this journey, and I'm 146.8 now. I've not really been doing much exercise. I've been going for walks with the baby. I've been relatively good with what I eat, watching what I eat, I eat mainly red meat at the moment. Just because of the way it makes me feel good. I'm not having cereals, and I had the odd piece of toast for breakfast. I don't eat cereals at all. I try and limit the sugar, but there's so much sugar in almost everything we eat. It's pretty hard to avoid these days. Just being mindful and not going back for seconds and thirds. I used to be a big person on thirds for dinner. I used to eat 3 full plates, sometimes going for a bigger plate each time. I did get told by a doctor when I was younger I had binge eating disorder. I used to emotionally eat my way through a lot of problems. So I'm fighting that. I love food. I'm a massive foodie. So it's always hard for me to get around the food. But anyway, back to how it's going. It's going really good. My wife brought me a new jumper. I love it. It's my size. But the rate that I'm losing weight might be too big for me soon. So I just need some new clothes, really, because I was wearing some shorts, and yeah, they're really too tight. They're really, really tight. So I need to, or I just wait until I've lost enough weight and I can fit them again. But yeah, like this is, I really encourage anyone who can recognize if they have a problem, or if someone else has told them they've got a problem with alcohol, drugs, or any addiction. There's a lot of addictions out there, especially this day and age with technology. There's a lot of addictions. I've suffered from all of them, almost. So I understand, and I know that it's doable, it's achievable, and we can get there. All you need to do is take the first step. Especially if you have a spiritual belief of a higher power, like I do. It's even easier, because so my belief is, I'm a Christian, and God has my back, my wife has my back, my family has my back, but above all, God has my back. And with God's help, you can do anything, really. You're not alone. You're never alone. You can achieve anything that you set your mind out to. It's so easy with His help. A lot of people can disagree with me on that. I came to Christianity late in my life when I met my wife, so I can understand where a lot of people are coming from when they think that they're alone and God has no love for them. But to experience God's love, you need to open your heart and let God in. And that's how I feel. And I was very against any sort of religion when I was when I was younger, earlier in my life, because of the life experiences that I had. And the way I thought about it was, He's not there. He doesn't love me. If He is there, why isn't He showing Himself? And I look back at my life and the situations that I was in, and He was there. There's some situations that I had been in, man, where I won't go into too much detail, but life and death, and I'm alive. And now, with my life experiences and with my experiences with the church and with my wife, I can feel His love. I can feel His embrace, and I still make mistakes, and that's okay. We're human. Humans make mistakes. Not everyone's perfect. I always put myself on this pedestal that I needed to be perfect, and I was always hating on myself because I wasn't. And now I realize, and I've still got a lot to realize. I've still got a lot to learn. But since having kids, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to try. As long as I'm trying my best, that's all anyone else can ask for, if that made sense. It's all that anyone can ask for. I don't want to drag this video on for too long. It's just an update. Kind of got lost there, but I'm doing good. I feel great. My baby is getting better. She's healthy. She's got a little complications that we've had to go to the hospital for, but I just put it into God's hands, and I pray, and I just love her as the best that I can. I love my family the best that I can. We just try and live life to the best that we can. So yeah, I just want this to be, again, while I end, motivation and proof that anyone can do it. Because if I can do it with the things that I've done in life and the type of person that I have been in life, that if I can do it, anyone can do this. So if anyone sees this, I don't even know who's going to see this. If anyone wants to talk about it, I'm always here. Just flick a message, man. It doesn't matter who you are, what type of person you think you are, what you've done. There's always going to be someone that will always help. And if that needs to be me, if that's what God's put me down for me, like if that's what He has in store for me, then I'll try my best. God knows what abilities I have and what I don't have. So yeah, reach out. You're not alone. You can do this. So yeah, thank you, whānau. Thank you, family. Thank you, everyone around. Have a blessed day. I hope you have a great week. Thank you. Peace.